I do? Because I write in my journal every night.
Do you really?
Yeah, because it helps my memory because my memory's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did yesterday if I think about it.
Do you journal like about everything or just like your feelings or affirmations?
No, so I used to do a lot of affirmations.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Okay.
I used to do a lot of affirmations because I was very into law of attraction. Very into
Have you
law
read
of
The
attraction.
Secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've read The Secret. I've watched it. I used to write stuff like, I'm so grateful my family's healthy, blah, blah, blah. My mum got cancer. So I stopped doing it. I blame myself that she got it because I was writing.
No,
I'm so glad my mum is well.
No, I feel like, do you know my opinion on that? I feel like everybody's paths are like,
Predetermined.
yeah. I feel like there's multiple options in your life depending on the windows of opportunity you choose. But ultimately,
I think the exact same.
do you?
Oh, wait, you don't believe
Exactly
in
how
like,
you've explained it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
are you talking about law of attraction or
No,
like,
I
in
feel
terms of
like
when
no
people
matter
get
what
ill?
you do, law of attraction to me is a mental exercise in the sense of there is no version of events of you saying, I am going to be rich. You saying those words are going to make you rich. But what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain so that your focus, what you're focusing on, is being rich. So then you will take opportunities and do things to be rich.
Yeah.
Saying the words, I am going to be rich. So you saying, I am so glad for my mum's health, is there is no version of events that the reason you said that is that your mum's had cancer.
You need to flip your perspective on that view.
Yeah.
Because you've been saying, I'm so thankful for my mum's health. She got cancer. She's still here.
Yeah, okay,
Come on.
fair. You've literally switched my mindset a little bit there, actually.
Yeah, I think law of attraction is great. I'm not shitting on it because I think it allows people to focus their energies on things.
I definitely think it's a very healthy way of thinking.
Absolutely. And,
If you've been in a very bad place.
and practicing gratitude, I think, is one of the best things you can do for your mental
Yeah.
health. But I think if you were to solely rely on that,
Yeah.
you would not see the benefits.
I don't think necessarily, we haven't even said the intro or anything.
We'll do it in a minute.
Okay. Necessarily, I don't think just saying the words will do anything. It will switch your mindset a little bit, but you have to act as though it's already happened. Because if you don't believe it, it will not happen.
You have to believe it.
You have to physically believe what you're saying
Absolutely.
or what you're doing.
We said, actually, didn't we? We said we want to get 5,000 followers by June. So we said that.
Yeah.
But what we've done is we've been consistent in what we're doing. So
Yeah.
the reason we have got 11,000 followers now
11.4.
is not because we kept saying this is going to be huge, this is going to be great, this is what we want to do, this is our passion. It's because we were saying that and then followed up with the actions of posting regularly, engaging, putting time into it, putting money into it. Those are the reasons why it's growing, not us saying we're going to manifest 5,000 followers by June.
Yeah,
do you get
no,
what I'm
I
saying?
hear you,
It helps. It's like an aid. I'm not shitting on it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yes, you can. It's fantastic to do those things, and I do those things, but it's the actions that you follow up with. Because I'm such a believer of there's no such thing as luck. I stand by that. I think it's just people seizing opportunity. That for me is luck. Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 9 of Strictly PG. I'm Georgia.
Don't make me sound paid.
But you know who we are by
Yeah.
now. How's your week been?
It's been good.
Good?
Not much has happened.
Not much.
No.
Funny that.
The most exciting thing I've done is have a Chinese this week.
Ooh, what
Yeah.
did you order?
I had duck pancakes, noodles.
Vegan version.
This is all vegan. It's called Wok to Vegan in Great Bar.
Really?
It's literally unreal. It's insane. They gave us a £25 voucher because we go there so much.
Oh my god, let's shout what they call. Let's shout them out.
Wok to Vegan.
Yes, Wok to Vegan. We love you. Well, I don't, but Paige does.
Duck pancakes. It looks like duck.
That's crazy.
It's wild. I had satay chicken skewers. The best things ever.
Oh my god.
Noodles, salt and chili chips, obviously, curry sauce.
Yeah, staple.
I feel like we had one more thing.
Did you have prawn crackers?
No, I'm not really a prawn cracker person.
Big scoop, curry sauce, noodles.
Yeah.
Bit of duck. That's my vibe.
Yeah.
That is my vibe.
How's your week been?
We went out last night with my brother. Very impromptu as well. I rang him because I had a shit week at work, and I was like,
They're the best nights.
honestly, because I haven't seen him, my fault, not his. And he was like, I need to see you, and I know why now because he got me some Australian dollars for my birthday. So he was like, I need to see you before you go.
Yeah.
He came round initially. The plan was to come round for a cup of tea, and then within 5 minutes we were at the pub, and I had a massive large glass of Sauvignon, battered. But I had 4 glasses of wine, and I was on the floor.
Genuinely, I'd be on my back.
This morning, I was like shaking, holding the toilet, like. Bleh.
That's why I messaged you. I was like, are you okay?
I know. I mean, did you see the photo I sent back?
Yeah, but I did think
It
you
was
might
so
have,
bad.
you might bail today.
Did you actually
That's why I was
bail?
just checking.
I would
just
never
checking.
bail.
Fucking hell.
Sorry. That's really rude. I'm so sorry, but I needed to get it out.
I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian.
Sorry, that's giving me like like the acidic Sauvignon vibe. I had the funniest time last night. Because I was in a shit mood, and then my brother was like, "Come on, we're gonna go out and have some fun," and we spent the entire evening talking about how much we used to abuse each other as siblings. And honestly, it's the best therapy.
Is it just you two?
Just us two, yeah.
You do give older sibling vibes.
Do I?
Yeah.
What gives older sibling vibe?
Don't mean this in a bad way.
Oh, what? Go on. Oh, God.
Bit bossy,
Fuck off.
headstrong. I think more career driven.
Well, there's this thing, isn't there? There's like the middle child syndrome.
It's a thing.
But growing up, I took all the shit, and Ewan, my parents were so strict with me.
Yeah.
With Ewan, it was like, no,
Do whatever you
fucks
want.
given.
You're like the tester child.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like when I was, you go and play out as a kid, like parents would be like, you must be back by this time. You must text us when you get here. You must do this. You must say. Ewan was like controlling, half cut, smoking a fag, and it was like, oh my gosh, have you had a nice time? If I did that, I'd be clarted around the face. It's not fair, is it?
Yeah, no, it's
not fair. You're the youngest, so you can't talk.
Do I give younger
a
siblings?
little bit?
Do I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I think younger sibling is more likely to be like in the creative industry.
Do you think?
Yeah, more attention seeking.
Yeah,
100%. And then the middle child is usually the problem child. More likely to be a bit naughty at school. Or
Bit rebellious.
I actually shared something on Instagram with my brother and sister today that it said the middle child is 20 to 40% more likely to be rebellious. Gainer's middle child.
No way.
Yeah.
She does give that energy.
She is.
She scares me a little bit.
Gainer was so bad growing up.
She gives chat shit, get banged.
Yeah, you get banged.
That's
yeah.
what she gives.
She's been in numerous
We
fights.
should bring back, I feel like we need to bring back chat shit, get banged, because there are too many people getting too big for their boots these days.
Yeah.
Like, I think we need to bring it.
Us being one of
These
them.
Gen Zers don't know what it's like to get a sock around the face.
Right, she's what?
I'm not
Literally, she said I had an anger problem
No, but-
a couple of
I'm
episodes
sorry,
ago.
they
Listen
don't
to
know what it
this.
feels like to run for your life up the stairs, arsehole clenched, rabbit legs because your dad's gonna claw. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They need to
Laugh.
we need
Yeah,
to
it's
bring,
true.
before I get cancelled, obviously no actual bodily harm.
Yeah.
But just like a bit of a stern fuck with me and see what happens.
Oh gosh.
You know what I mean?
I got beat when I was a child.
Did you
Oh,
get
so
beat
did I.
too?
My dad, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I was slapped as a child, 100%.
Yeah, I was
but
slapped. I
I
mean,
don't.
it wasn't brutal.
It wasn't enjoyable.
Like, yeah, true.
If I could take it back,
You were like, oh, do it again.
I wasn't. Oh God. You know
We'll
what?
do it better back this time. Sorry.
I had to stop myself then because I was going to go somewhere deep.
Was you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay, let's.
Yeah.
Because we've got a deep episode today.
Yeah, we have.
Siblings are so funny because me and my brother hated each other growing up.
Same.
Like, when I tell you, this one time, we were talking about this last night. This is definitely looking back in hindsight, like I was just struggling to be a lesbian. Ewan would get like North Face t-shirts, like really nice stuff, and I used to steal it all the time. Like I'd go up, his bedroom was on the 3rd floor and mine was on the bottom floor. So when he was out, I'd run up and steal it and put it on. And he used to get, like, when I mean fuming.
Yeah, no, I get it.
To the point that I came back. I can't remember it. It was either a jacket or it was North Face. And I came back and one of my t-shirts was on my bed. 2 of my t-shirts, were on my bed. One was completely cut up and one said, steal my clothes again and I will ruin everything. In marker pen on my t-shirt. I never did it again.
I've literally basically had the same story.
No!
Gaynor would wear all my clothes, but would get makeup all over the collar and everything. It used to piss me off. She was so popular at school.
Really?
All the lads in my year fancied her. All the girls in my year wanted to hang out with her. And I was
Brilliant.
like, you're not fucking doing it in my t-shirt. So I would cut my clothes up so she couldn't wear them anymore.
Oh no, he cut my clothes up.
Was a little bit psychotic.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what you showed her? I once as well. Ewan brought 2 packs, of Strongbow dark fruit, and they must have been using it for a house party. And me and my best mate thought, fuck it, we're going to drink it. We drank the entire pack. When I tell you, Ewan Chow went psychotic on me.
Jesus, over a Strongbow dark fruit.
The whole pack I drank. We are 10 years down the line, fuming. He was like, I never forgive you for it, Georgia.
So me and my sister used to have a bunk bed. She had the bottom, I had the top. And
You had the short straw then on the top.
I did, yeah. But if I pissed the bed, I was sound because it went that way. I did actually shit the bed once because I had a dream that I was on the toilet. A log was in my pants, basically. So I went and just put it in the washing bin. I didn't even put it in the toilet. I put it on top of the washing bin.
What,
The log?
the log?
Yeah. And then I crawled into my mum's bed naked and said I've had an accident. She went, don't worry, we'll sort it in the morning. She came downstairs. On the washing bin, there was a log. I don't know why I did it.
Morning.
Good morning. I don't know why I just said that out loud, to be honest.
No, you need
But
to leave that
that's
in.
not even the story I was about to say.
Was it like still intact?
It was still intact. I don't know how I didn't wake up as it happened, to be
What the
honest.
actual
It was just
fuck?
that it might not have been mine.
How
No,
old-
someone must have planted it there.
How old were you?
9.
No, she's lying. She was like
9.
16. She's
It
lying.
was 2 years ago.
She was 30. I'm going to apologise. I was in a bad mood last pod.
No, I came for you as well.
I was so stressed at work.
We hadn't seen each other in 2 weeks. I had a lot of pent up anger about the whole Instagram blue tick issue.
And I'm really sorry for over talking you. I feel like you roll your eyes. Anyway, gonna do a bit of a U-turn. It's a bit more of a serious episode today, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for putting in on the socials and stuff. We've had quite a lot of... I'm going to shout this person out. You don't have to leave this in.
Alex Ray.
Yeah, she's put plastic surgery. We've had a couple of other people.
Yeah.
And I also want to know a bit more about plastic surgery. But I feel like we're going to...
Well, I'm the expert for this.
You are the
conversation.
expert. But I feel like it's important as well. Like, we want this podcast to be genuinely just real. No influency, no faking it,
Yeah.
putting a facade on. We are who we are.
Don't get me
Take
wrong.
it or leave us.
There's some stuff that we have to edit out, but that's
Just because I'm inappropriate.
yeah.
Let's just talk about, like, everybody has insecurities. And I think the more we talk about it and the more we give it space, the easier it is for people to deal with it and to understand that. Because even my Instagram is like the best version of me.
It's like everyone
Do
though.
you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I think it's important that we just... It's a bit more of a serious episode. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bit of a dark note.
Yeah.
But
Insecurities, right?
I feel like, because I'm so
Serious.
emotional and go over, I'm going to cry.
No, can I just quickly say, like, I can occasionally, I'm just veering off slightly from the main topic, but I had a dream last night about my nan and granddad, but I occasionally, like on the rare occasion, can lucid dream,
What does that mean?
where you can control your dream. Probably done it about 6-7 times in my life.
Really?
Yeah, and I really want to learn how to do it properly. But I dreamt about my nan and granddad, but in the dream, I knew my granddad had passed, so I knew I was dreaming. That's how I knew.
I'm lost.
So I've lost both my nan and granddad.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And I knew my
It's not funny. No.
She just laughed at me.
No, I do this. I
No,
do this.
same.
I was locked into the story. I didn't even know you were
She just
laughing.
laughed, basically.
Sorry.
But yeah, that
You
was.
like crying,
I'm very
okay.
emotional because of the dream last night. So I don't know where this insecurity topic's gonna get us. To be honest.
Do you feel comfortable, first of all, before we go into it, talking about it?
Yes. If I get emotional,
It's okay. No,
it's fine.
No,
I'm
it's
all
fine.
right.
Me too.
It's just I'm emotional anyway because we're both due on.
Yeah.
And it's at its heightened state at the moment.
What is your biggest insecurity?
God. I don't like, there isn't a specific thing anymore. It's just everything.
Yeah.
It
Do you feel like
used-
it's your body image?
Yeah. And face. I have a
Really?
massive thing about both, yeah. But it has got better
Mm.
from when I was younger. Like, I'm probably the most confident about myself now at 32 than I was, growing up, right up until 30, really.
Really?
Mm.
I mean, I know, like, in other episodes, we laugh and joke about it and I take the piss, but it really fucking does hurt my heart, And I mean that.
I am about to cry.
It does hurt my heart
I
when
don't
you
know
say
why.
it, because I just think, like, I look at you and I think you, like, and I don't know, we joke about,
Yeah, I know.
but I mean this, like, because I love you as a friend.
We're being serious.
You are so beautiful. And I don't think you see that.
No, it's
Like,
not-
I don't think you do. And
know
that
when-
really hurts my heart.
You know when people give you a compliment about your singing, you cannot take
Do
it.
you say- yeah, I
yeah.
get
I'm
that.
like that about.
It's okay, you don't need to take it. I just wanted to say it.
I don't really like it when people give me compliments because
Right.
I'm like, you're just saying it to be nice.
Yeah.
And I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you
Defensive.
just completely just don't say anything about how I look.
Yeah.
Because if I can look in the mirror and go, all right, great, then that's all I need. I don't need someone to go like. Casey's love language is words of affirmation. So if I tell her she looks great every day, she's pretty happy.
That's nice.
If she did that to me, I'd be like, stop, please. It's too much.
Yeah.
It would send me into oblivion.
You've said a couple of things, like, if you don't mind me bringing it up, when we talk like about the wedding and stuff, and there's been a couple of things you've said of, like, people are going to compare me to Casey.
Yeah, they will.
My body's not as good as Casey's.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you said it word for word like that, but
No, but that is
that is
that is
what
what
I
it is.
inferred from it.
Yeah.
How fucking sad.
It is sad, but I can't do anything about it. Like,
I
I've
know.
always had body issues. I've always had face issues. I've had quite a lot of things done. Do you want me to list everything I've had done?
Yeah, go on.
It-
Can we put it on the...
If we can try and like list it.
We'll lighten the mood in areas where we can.
Right, so the first thing I had done was my boobs.
Enlargement.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had breast implants.
Cha-ching.
Next thing I had done was my lips. I had my lip filler, which I fainted at. It was so fucking painful.
Apparently, it's really painful. I've
It's
never had it
so
done,
painful.
but apparently it's mega painful.
Okay, so boobs, lip filler, liquid rhino, which is a liquid nose job.
I've never heard of that.
It's filler in your nose.
Got ya. Okay.
Then I had a nose job. Then I had another nose job, lips dissolved,
Whoa.
lips dissolved again,
Whoa.
and I think that's it.
We're at 8.
I think that's it. I haven't had Botox or anything like that.
You don't need it though.
I'm pretty good for my skin.
Mine's terrible. I am.
I think that's it. The maybe I've had composite bonding on my teeth.
9.
I once was so insecure about my eyes, I looked at changing my eye colour abroad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with your eyes?
I just didn't like the fact that they were like hazily brown.
Why?
I thought it made me look boring. This was when I was younger. I wanted to change my eye colour. I knew I was always going to have I knew I was going to have my nose and my boobs done at a very young age because I grew up with no boobs whatsoever. Like flatter than flat. There was nothing to work
How
with.
crazy, because that's my dream.
You say that, but it was literally a flat chest with nipples. It was a boy's chest.
That's my dream.
No, you don't. You'd want
No.
a little,
No,
you
that's my
know,
dream.
fried egg at least.
No, no, that's my dream.
But to be fair, I think clothes on a flat-chested woman looks sick.
In like for me, that's
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
So grew up with no boobs. Tried to get a boob job on the NHS. Went to the doctors.
Yeah.
Cried my eyes out.
Yeah.
He made me getting dressed. He went.
It was a male doctor.
It was a male doctor. I was on my own
I
at
feel like that shouldn't be a
18.
thing.
And
You're on
he-
your own.
I was on my own, yeah, but naked from the top upwards. And then he like felt me up a little bit and went, "We don't do boob jobs on the NHS." Told me to put my clothes on. How bad is that?
That's horrific.
I know, but the thing is, they did do boob jobs on the NHS.
Do
because
they?
My friend had it done.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know why he told me they
much about
didn't.
it.
So then I went private. I paid $3,995 to have my boobs done. This was like 12 years ago
In the UK?
in the UK.
Yeah.
I went with Maya, which is Make Yourself Amazing, just MYA.
Was it painful?
Can't
What's the
really
process?
remember.
How does it work?
Literally, it was a day case. So on the day, they ordered the wrong size.
Of tit.
Yeah, they ordered the size up by accident, and they were like, "We've ordered the wrong size. I'm so sorry. Like, we can reschedule." I was like, "Nah, you give me whatever you've got because I'm not walking another day with this flat chest."
You
So-
really felt that strong about it, didn't you?
Yeah, so I had bigger than what I'd wanted, and I can't stand them now. I just
What
want
size are they?
I haven't got a clue. I don't wear bras really. I just wear
Okay.
like size large.
I'm a 30-40, but mine have sag, pure sag.
Oh, mine are mine. Well, that one is lower down and bigger.
So is it, where do they cut?
So they cut underneath here,
Okay.
insert them, and then just stitch it back up.
What, is it like a gel?
It's so basically with a lot of implants, you have to have them redone every 10 to 15 years.
Okay.
These you can just have them in for life as long as
Okay.
you're happy with the size and shape.
Okay.
But I'm not. I'd rather just take them out now.
Are you going to do that?
Eventually, I will have them taken out, and the NHS have said they will take them out for me,
Win.
but they won't do anything after that. So they won't put anything smaller in.
Oh.
So they won't move them up if they, sag out, which they would be like cat paws now if I took the implants out. So
Sorry.
it's like, why would I take them out and not replace them with anything?
Well, yeah. Would you replace them just with like a smaller one?
I'd like to, yeah, but I have to pay for it, and it's probably about 7-8 grand now, probably more. So then I had my nose done because I had a hunker.
Did you really? Have you got a picture?
Yeah, I'll show you at the end, but because it's hard to find, I
Yeah.
literally hide them away. I knew I was going to have nose job and boob job very early on because when I was 13, I had a boyfriend. We broke up on MSN, and he said, "You've got no tits." You've got no tits, and he said a different word, but I'm going to change the word. He said, "You've got no tits, and you've got a huge nose anyway.
What did he actually say?
You've got."
Who is this guy? What's his name?
I can't
You're
say
going to edit it out, but what's his name? Now, blur his name. Fuck you.
It was so bad. But I didn't know what that meant. I'd never heard anyone say those words together.
How old is he? I bet he's got a small.
He was probably 14 if I was about 13.
Who are his parents?
Oh, God knows. But yeah, he said that to me. But I'd never looked at myself in a bad light before that
I'm
day.
disgusted by that.
And then I was just obsessed with myself after that. As in, like,
That's-
obsessed with how bad
That's
I look.
crazy though. Like kids do say things, and when you're in your teenage years, and which is the worst version of you possible,
Oh, yeah.
kids say things, and it sticks with you for life.
Oh, God, yeah.
It does stick with you for life.
I mean, I doubt any 14-year-old kids watch this podcast. But if you
No.
do, if they said something like that to another kid, it will probably like ruin their life and their body image completely.
There's this saying, isn't there? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me, or something. And it's like, that's a load of bullshit, because I think
It is.
words are the most painful thing to somebody.
Yeah.
And I feel like I think I'd rather get punched in the face than someone be really horrible to me with their words. There are some amazing teachers out there that do God's work, because I don't think teachers get enough recognition for the work that they do.
Yeah.
But I feel like there needs to be more funding or whatever, or training and awareness of like how to educate children on
To be fucking kind.
to be kind. Because
Kids
we
are
say it
cruel.
all the time.
Kids are so cruel.
But it's we spoke about it in the other episode about adolescence.
yeah.
That's really fucking stuck with me watching that.
I know.
It was like so impactful because it was so true. That boy saying that to you you are now 32 years old. That is what, 19 years on?
yeah.
18 years on?
Yeah.
And you are still thinking about it?
And my mum could not have stopped me from getting any surgeries. She knew I was very flat. And I was at a dance at school once, and this girl was like, everyone needs to dance. Why is everyone being boring? And I was like, maybe they just don't want to dance. Just like leave them to it. And she went, shut up and go grow some tits. The cheek of it. So it's not just guys. It's like girls can be very, very cruel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I think girls sometimes can be worse.
Yeah, they can. Very spiteful.
Wow. So you had, what did you call it? So a rhino?
A liquid rhino, and then I
liquid rhino.
had...
And what was that? They just inject filler into
Yeah,
your
they
nose?
basically inject the filler. It does make your nose bigger, but the illusion of it all is it looks smoother and smaller.
Right.
So that was quite expensive. I think that was about £400 in Liverpool. I had that done twice because it didn't work the first time. Had my lips done, but they didn't have a lot to work with. So I've got loads of lumps in my lips now. If you literally went like that with my lips, you could feel so many
That makes
lumps.
it funny.
And yeah, then I had 3 nose jobs because the first
Why
one...
did you have 3? Do you mind me asking that?
No, so basically I had the one, loved it, and then slowly I had a scar tissue form and a lump formed on it.
Ah.
So I was like, okay, need it done again.
Sorry, because I genuinely don't know. How does a nose job work? They break your nose.
Yeah, they can. I don't think they did with me. So what they did, they can either go closed rhino or open. So closed is where they just go straight up the nostrils and like do it that way, shave it down.
Do what? Oh,
Like,
shave
shave
the
it
bone?
down. Yeah, shave the bone down.
Jesus. that sounds-
Open rhino is to make slits all across your nose here and peel back your skin and then like break it, shave it off. If you've got a huge nose, then you're more likely to have that done. But because mine wasn't like you could just shave down the lump and it would have been all right, they did it closed for me.
So it was like less. of a
It was
heat.
less invasive. And because I keloid scar on my boobs, I was like, I don't want you to cut along here in case I keloid scar on my face.
Yeah.
So I was like, keep it closed. So the scar tissue formed, had it done again.
Mm.
Was happy with it. The scar tissue formed again. So I was like, fuck's sake. I went back, had it done again, and that was with a different surgeon. So the first 2 surgeries with Dr. Fratty, who's quite well known if you've had plastic surgery. And then the other surgeon was called Dr. Slater, and he was a dream.
Yes, later.
Yeah, and he managed
God's
it.
work.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a stigma though around plastic surgery, but I think like there's absolutely fuck all wrong with it.
Yeah, if it makes you happy, then
cares?
yeah, whatever.
The only person who can comment on your body really and it to matter is you.
Yeah.
Like-
Like everyone can go, oh, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Don't need to change yourself. And it's like, no, I don't. But if I feel 10 times better about myself, why wouldn't you want me to do this?
Well, yeah. Why would you not support it? I
There
think
is
so.
extreme cases where people are delusional
Yeah.
and they see themselves so wildly.
Yeah.
The body dysmorphia is so bad.
But
they-
again, that just comes down to awful mental health.
yeah, I know.
And there needs to be support there, and I feel like there isn't.
I had a therapist once, which was NHS kind of like path sort of
Mm.
thing. And I told her about my insecurities.
Mm.
And I was due to have the 2nd or 3rd nose job. And she went, no, we'll make sure you don't have this done. And I was like, no, I need it done. She was like, you think you need it done, but you don't need it done. And I was like, no, I need this fucking done. She was like, I'm going to have to write to your GP and talk to them. And I was just like, no, because when you have plastic surgery, they write to your doctor and say, is she mentally okay?
And if there's a mark to say,
And if there's a mark to say no, then they won't do the surgery. Oh my God, I lost my head, like lost it. Like the anxiety I felt, I genuinely was like, you've ruined my life. I was trying to switch doctors. I was hoping all the paperwork wouldn't get to them in time. And I honestly lost my head.
It didn't
Never went
happen.
back to her because I was so angry with her.
did she apologise?
No.
Bitch.
She was very much like, you don't need it surgery.
Like patronising.
Yeah, like you basically not right in the head. Because she was trying to control what I was doing with my body.
I feel like the role of a therapist is not to dictate to you, it's to offer different perspectives.
Yeah.
You have free will. Do what you want. Do you know what I mean? How long ago was how long was in between each nose surgery?
So the first one was 2017, second one was 2018, and then the third one was 2019. Because it was free. If you needed it revision, it's called a revision
Right.
on your nose, it's free.
Oh well.
With this company, it was.
That's
Maya,
fantastic.
yeah. So that's good. So I didn't have to pay for the second 2, and it cost me about $4,500 for the actual nose job. But this was back 8 years ago.
But you didn't have to then pay again.
Yeah, but I didn't have to pay again. But within 3 years. So anything after 3 years, then they would have been like, sorry, you got to pay again.
Well, I think your nose looks fantastic.
I mean, I'm very happy with it from this side, which is why I can't sit on your side.
Yeah,
That is a
you've said
massive
this, I've
thing.
said
But I cannot sit on your side because
Which
if
is
the
fine.
camera saw me from that angle, I wouldn't do the pod.
But that's
It would not be worth it.
which
for
is
me.
fine because I will happily sit here for the rest
Yeah.
of my life. So don't worry about it.
I almost got on first dates. So I
That would have been iconic.
I applied for no, this was years
That
ago.
would have been so iconic.
So years ago, and it was like when I was started YouTube. So I wanted to
See.
go on so I could kind of like get my
Right,
name out
yeah.
there and get people to follow me. So I applied for it. They
Were you
called me
single?
up. Yeah, I was single. Yeah, they called me up. Went for an audition in Birmingham. That was filmed. Then they were like, "We love you." Had to go to Manchester for the second audition, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, you're going to be on." Then they called me and they were like, "Right, we're just speaking to the girl that we're going to pair you up with. Are you free on this date?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm free on this date." And I was absolutely buzzing. I was like, "I'm going to be on TV. Like, I'm going to become famous."
Love it.
Fucking fame whore. It was ridiculous.
You slick.
Then they never spoke to me ever again.
What?
They just completely aired me.
What? They ghosted you?
I can't watch first dates because of I was literally traumatized.
Did you reach out to them?
Yeah, I was messaging because it was all on WhatsApp. They completely aired me.
What the hell?
I was like, Is it still going ahead?" Aired me. So my hopes were so high.
Was it like a producer or something?
A casting
Casting
person?
person, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I was literally heartbroken.
Well, Channel 4.
But-
Expect to complain.
It was honestly the best thing that never happened to me because I was in the pits of hell in terms of how I looked.
Okay.
And my nose was so bad at this point. It was in between, I think it was in between the first nose job and the second one. So my lump was there. If that had been on TV and people could still go and watch it to this day, I'd be in a very dark place.
Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah, so I'm so glad it didn't happen for me.
And as someone who did go on TV at the most insecure point of their life, it's hell.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
You don't look bad at all there.
Honestly, it's one of the. Like I said.
I guess it's how you
Yeah.
felt at the time when you were doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh god, it was awful.
Yeah.
I can't watch it.
Have you had anything done?
I've had no filler. I've had no surgery. I'm scared to talk about it.
It's up to you if you want to.
I will.
If you feel comfortable to.
No, I will. I'm just scared, but I will. But I have two like major insecurities, and that is my boobs and my weight.
Oh no. Right. If you get upset, do you want me to hug you or do you want me to leave you to it?
Don't hug
Okay.
me. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm getting upset.
Okay.
What ick?
It's because you're due on, you're hungover. But also
due on, I'm hungover.
it's a very sensitive topic
I'm a
for
woman.
you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We
Oh my
okay?
God. Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you want me to say something funny? And
Yeah, go. Tell a joke.
Oh, why did
Oh my god, why am I
You know
crying?
Just
What an
reminded
ick.
me of.
I'm so
You
embarrassed.
just reminded me of that Chris Hughes meme. Do you want me to rap a little bit?
Yeah.
You want me to do a rap?
Yeah. And she's like, no.
Yeah.
And he's like, just calm down, sit down. She's like, I am sat.
That is the best. Olivia Atwood is comedy gold.
She's
I
so
fucking
good.
love her.
Yeah, same.
What an absolute queen. Yeah.
Right.
I'm composed.
Yeah,
Okay.
regroup.
Yeah. So like, I think they play hand in hand. So when I was like 16, 17, I always was very, very athletic,
Mhm.
extremely athletic. I did karate for like 10 years of my life at like quite a high level. I was like on the England squad and I was very, very, again, I had no chest. I trained 3, 4, 5 times a week. Sometimes I used to run like 10K off the bat, no issues. And then as I kind of came into like 19, 20, I stopped karate for obvious like work, work and it was and also it was never gonna, I could never see a career in it,
Yeah.
And I started obviously singing a lot more, which meant I was working on sociable hours, and I just literally put on like 5.5 stone in like a year and a half, and oh my god, it's so, I don't know why I'm crying.
It's such a
Yeah.
touchy, that's your like touchy subject.
Yeah,
It's a
like,
very
it's just-
sensitive
yeah.
topic for you.
But then obviously I got really big boobs, and then like I put a lot of weight on my legs and stuff, and like yeah, and I'm such a one sec. I don't know.
Sorry,
what
I'm literally getting upset for you.
I don't know what
I,
else.
I won't hug you because
No, don't hug me. Fucking hell, don't do that. God forbid you give me attention.
don't
Sorry.
you're killing me here.
Sorry, I'm just emotional. 'cause
No,
I'm
I know,
hungover
I know.
today. Should not have had a drink last night. Oh, my personality, and anybody knows me, I am like very loud and very, and I love that about myself. I'm so outspoken, headstrong, all those things. And I'll always take the piss out of myself. I still will. I enjoy that. I've done it on the pod.
And that's one of your best qualities, I believe.
Yeah,
and because I do
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
By the way, like, this is news to me.
Yeah, we haven't spoken.
We've never spoken about this.
People who on the live who saw the board, like
Yeah.
that's as much information we're going off. But so like I do make a joke, and I've made jokes on the pod, and like I don't, it's not all the time I get upset. I'm just upset today, but yeah, basically like I put so much weight on, and God bless my nan, again no longer with us, but me and my nan were
Tight.
yeah. And she would just say, "Oh, I've got big thighs, Georgia. Like you're beautiful." And she always used to say I was beautiful. But then there were like a couple of comments that I knew was said of like, "Oh God, she's put so much weight on," which I get because I did, like fact. But then obviously when I went on the X Factor, it was so bad.
Was
Like,
it?
Yeah. People used to call me a burger because of my surname, and like I used to laugh about it. And like I had a friend at the time. And I used to get called pufferfish at high school because I got quite a round face. Because I always used to make a joke, they felt safe to make a joke, so I'm not blaming them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is no way a dig at anyone. If anybody watches this and think, "Oh God, I said that," I'm not. I used to make the joke, so I get it. But like I'd like go home and like cry in the shower. Like every time I'd have a shower, I'd just cry because I just felt so ugly. And then like I was in a different relationship at the time, and so in lockdown I lost a load of weight because I couldn't eat fast food because it was all closed, wasn't it? If you remember. I was working, I worked the whole way through, but I was working reduced hours. And because of like where I lived at the time, I could like walk to work or bike to work. So I just lost loads of weight. And I lost about 4.5 stone. But then as soon as lockdown came back out again, because I've got quite an addictive personality, I do like comfort eat and like would just eat shit because I couldn't be asked to like cook and stuff. So it's my own fault really. And I would just eat shit. And obviously I had an office job, so I was not active. Just piled it all back on.
But fast food is so like, it's just ready there for
it's
everyone.
so accessible.
It's so accessible.
And like, not gonna lie, like I literally was on minimum wage. Like it's sometimes cheaper. Like if you go and buy,
yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? And like my home life at the time was not great. Obviously, like my parents split and it was locked down. It was just a weird time for me, and I just put loads and loads and loads of weight on. I came out of a relationship, and then I've always just been like up down, like, and I'm like very. I don't know if it's because I don't know why, but like I'll get involved in something, and like I laugh and joke about it.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm crying for you.
No, it's fine. Sorry. And I laugh and joke about it, but like I'll like go for it and be like, "Right, I'm going to lose weight," and I'll do it for like a month, and I'll then just give up. And I used to get so angry at myself, like
No, it's the hardest thing in the world.
honestly. And like I had so many good people around me who'd be like, "No, you're like what you said. No, you're beautiful. You're fine the way you are." But I just hated myself. Still not happy with where I'm at. Like still need to lose. I wouldn't want to lose another 2 stone because I have this personality where I'll just take the piss out of myself constantly, which is fine. I like to, but like I just don't think I ever gave myself the attention to be like, okay, like do we need to address this sort of thing?
Yeah.
To the point where I would not take my sports bra off in front of anybody, even my partner, when I first got with them, and like just would never show my boobs because I hated them because I felt like they made me look fat or whatever. Sorry. Oh my God. Is this gonna? No, we can air this. It's fine. But yeah, and then I kind of like resented. I kind of then took the attitude of, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna own being fat." Do you know what I mean? And I kind of made it my personality a little bit. But it was only really, really recently. It was like, when did we go for that bottomless brunch? When was that?
28th of December.
The one before. Was that one? When we went to Lost and Found? Literally around then. Like remember we spoke about it. And I was like, you know what? I actually can't do this anymore. It was affecting so much of my life. Like when I tell you, every time I'd have a shower, I'd literally cry every time because I just hate the way I looked. Like I would literally close. It sounds crazy, but like when you wash your body, I'd like close my eyes because I didn't want to look. Like it was that bad. So yeah. So basically, I made the decision to go on Mount Jare, which I know is very controversial, but it's fucking changed my life. Honestly, like changed my life. So I started in January 17th. Was the first day I did the jab. I'm off it now. Where are we? What's the date? March 29th?
Yeah.
I'm off it now. But I just had enough. Like, call me lazy, call me, I don't know, what's the word? Like a cheat or whatever. But I just physically couldn't do it anymore. Like, the money I've spent on gyms. Like, so I signed up to David Lloyd because I was like, okay, if it's a nice gym, there's going to be nice people, I'm going to go. And I'd walk into the gym and I'd literally run to the toilet and throw up because I was that scared. I couldn't be in there. And then like I'd change gym. Or like, I spent so much money on personal trainers, different personal trainers, and then I'd be embarrassed to go back because I'd given up. And I just had a really toxic relationship with it, and I just had enough. So call me a cheat, whatever, but it's fucking changed my life completely. So I went to the GP first because I've got like a thing about my health anyway. And I knew I couldn't get it on the NHS. I knew that because I wasn't fat enough, but was still fat. My BMI was morbidly obese, but like I wasn't morbidly obese enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I went to the doctors and was just like, look, I'm going to pay for it privately. I'm not here to get it on the NHS, but like I'm really nervous around it. TikTok was my main source, and I felt like that's not the most reliable source to like base putting something into my body. So I went to the GP and they spoke to me about it and just said like, basically said like, gave me the go ahead, and were just like, I asked for a blood test just to make sure everything was fine. It was, because I was worried. There's all these things about like, I don't know how to say it, pancreatitis or something. I
Yeah.
probably butchered it, but issues with the pancreas or whatever, and it made me really nervous. So I ordered it, and so I ordered the 2.5, which is like the starter kit, and did it for a month, and oh my god, it literally changed my life. It just took away that like food noise. I still ate.
Like food controlled your life, and that helped you take that away.
Ruled my life. I would plan what I was doing around food.
Same.
Like I would think, right, I'm going there at 2. I don't want to eat loads in front of them, so I'm going to eat before, and then I'll eat again when I'm there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I was so conscious. I didn't want people thinking I was eating loads or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I've lost, what?
2 something?
Not quite 2 stone. I was 11 stone 9, and I'm 10 stone 1 in how many weeks? 8. The main thing is, and I will say this, like this is just my opinion. I've gone into it with the mentality of this is not a fix. This is not a one-shot solution.
Yeah.
This is an aid to help me change my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I've done.
Yeah.
I've changed the way I eat, what I eat, when I eat, how much I eat. It's allowed me to, because it sounds silly and people are probably going to come for me, but like, I'd be like, I know I need to eat small portions, but I'd be so fucking starving. I just didn't have the willpower to like stop.
But also, it's not an easy solution either, because you've been so ill. You've been
ill.
so ill.
I am going to talk about those side effects.
More or less every single day.
I've been throwing up.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, God, I've been knackered. But I think that's down to me at the start, like starving myself.
Yeah.
Which I don't do now. But yeah, I think like when I was so adamant because I knew I was going to Australia, and the thought of me, because obviously it's one of the most biggest things. It's so expensive. I'm probably not going to go to Australia again for years. Like I want to look back on those photos and absolutely love the way I look.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I nearly almost didn't go.
Yeah.
I nearly almost not put my flight
because
before.
the fear of being in a bikini or like
huge.
less clothes
Yeah.
just scared you so much.
Like in Spain, my partner's got an amazing body, and like there's not a version of events.
Tell me about
I
it.
would take a photo with her. No way. Like clothes I would. Not in a bikini. No way. There was just no version of events.
Yeah.
That I'd do that. But I just didn't want that for myself anymore. Like, and I also wasn't healthy. I knew I needed to be healthy, like improve my actual health. But yeah, it's changed my life. I drink 2, sometimes 3 litres of water a day. I eat like healthy food now. I don't crave crisps or chocolate or anything like that. I'm eating like fruit, a lot more protein and like healthy stuff rather than like a Mackey's burger. I'll have like a chicken breast and some veg because I just don't have that hunger anymore.
Well, it's literally helped you take complete control back of your food and the habits that you had around food.
That's what it does. Nail on the head, Paige. It gives you control over your food.
Yeah. Are you scared about coming off it in case it all comes rushing back?
No, actually, because I'm my mental health. Oh my god, I feel like I look like a fucking supermodel. I mean, I know I don't.
I mean, I've seen your
before and after.
Yeah, your before and after picture, and I think you look incredible. Don't get me wrong, I've never thought you needed to lose weight. I've never thought you looked bad. But I knew that this was such a thing for you because when we went for dinner in September last year after we got engaged, me and Casey, you said it then. We were outside having a vape and you were just like, I'm going to go on the jab. And I remember thinking, oh God, like you must have been thinking about this for a little while. You don't just think, oh yeah, I'm just going to do it. Yeah.
Literally like months. And I was so scared. And the only reason I didn't do it was because I was worried what people think. But you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. And that's why I'm talking about it. Like, fuck it, because this is my life. I'm living it. No one else. No one else has to live in my body.
Yeah.
Nobody else has to feel the feelings I feel. So literally fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do what I want to do. And if you want to slag me off or you want to chat shit, crack on.
Yeah.
Crack on.
Fair play
Like-
for like talking about it
Yeah, fuck
because
it.
I know it is at the moment still a bit of a taboo, like secret
is.
topic.
And there's probably so much more education around it. And to be honest, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know because
Yeah.
I don't. There's probably, I would advise, don't listen to me and then go, oh yeah, I'm going to do it. Please do your own research. Please. Like, I would advise go and speak to your GP.
Are you still having regular health checkups?
I haven't been back like since before I went on it. No.
Yeah.
But like, I feel healthier now. And I've also not had a drink, obviously, which I think has
that
helped.
definitely helps.
I've not had a single other than last night.
Hmm.
I'd not had a drink until middle of March, which helped. But like, I'm walking so much more. I'm getting 10,000 steps in a day. I'm healthier. I'm loving it,
Mm.
and I feel great. You know,
Exactly.
And
And
then my
that's
next
the
step-
most important thing.
yeah.
If you feel happier, then literally it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or says.
And I'm off it now, and like I've still continued to lose weight.
Yeah.
I've lost like another pound since I've come off it. I've been off it 2 weeks, week and a half, and I've still lost another pound. And I'm not changed nothing. My hunger hasn't really increased.
Yeah.
Has slightly, but like my willpower's there because I've seen the results and like I'm on that journey now. My willpower's so much better.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing, but it feels it.
I think so.
But yes, that was deep.
No, yeah, but a couple of the comments that we've had from people is they want to know what's going on in our lives rather than talking about pigeon heads and stuff. What's going on with Georgia? What's going on with Paige? We want to know what they're sad about, what they're insecure about, and getting to know us a little bit better. And that's a huge thing for you.
Massive. But like, I'm in such a good place now, and I'm buzzing. You know what? For the first time in a very, very, very long time, I'm buzzing to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing, and I'm buzzing. I've set myself a goal, and I'll say it on the pod, hold myself accountable. I want to run 5K in 35 minutes by the end of the year.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my aim.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm buzzing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to Australia.
We'll go for a run.
Yeah, man. I mean, I have to walk sometimes, but yeah.
That's fine. I can do 5K in about 36 minutes.
I can't yet. It's about 45.
Yeah.
But I'll get there. But yeah, I'm like, and to be fair, everybody, there's people in my life that know. I've got a work colleague actually that, I mean, I don't ever tell her this, but she's really really supported me through this.
Yeah.
It's been great. And like what am I getting? What's wrong with me?
Because you've got the support system that like
Yeah, I do. I've got
you
and like
deserve.
all my friends and my partner. She's been amazing with it, and even my mum. Like obviously, I told my mum. She was like, you know what, girl? Like I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You do you, sort of thing. Do you regret having plastic surgery?
I don't regret having my nose done. I think that's the best thing I've ever done for myself. And I don't regret having boobs.
Yeah.
Because I was so young and it's all I wanted at the time. Now I can't say I regret it. I don't regret having them done. I've got to a point where I don't like them on me anymore. I would prefer a flatter chest. And one day I will have that. But at the moment, I'm getting married. It's very expensive. And I can't be bothered for the downtime. You have to sit upright for a week and I don't sleep well.
Do you have to sleep? Yeah.
Nose
Nah.
and boobs, you have to sleep upright. And it's unbearable.
Why? Because of the pressure.
Because of the pressure, yeah. If you roll over on your boobs, same with your
Yeah.
nose, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same if you have your nose done, you can't wear glasses for 6 months. You got to be careful in the sun. So
God.
it's not just like an easy thing.
I suppose because of the weight on it.
Yeah.
I suppose, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd have an indent because it's so
Sensitive.
sensitive. Oh my
Really?
god, when they pull off the cast, it is oh god.
What if you need to sneeze?
You can sneeze, but just try and do it through your
Does it
through
hurt?
your mouth. No, it's just like it's very blocked. You're completely blocked. You can't breathe through your nose, and it's a bit of a head fuck because say if you've got stitches and you've got like loads of blood there, you can't do anything for a week. You can't shower. You can like wash your hair and stuff. You can't be in the shower and get it wet.
Right.
It's a bit of a head fuck because you think, what have I done? Because
Yeah.
your nostrils look a bit fucked.
Yeah.
You're yellow and bruised, and you think, what have I done to my face? Like it's
Because it takes so long to heal
Yeah.
to see actually what.
yeah, and it takes a good 6 to
True.
12 months to actually go down to the actual shape it's going to be.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how long it does because of the swelling and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's numb. So like your tip is numb.
Is it numb now?
No, it's fine now.
Talk about.
Yeah.
I suppose your nerve endings because you're cutting through
Yeah.
the skin, aren't you?
Mm.
I had that and my collarbone surgery. I've
Yeah.
still got no feeling.
At all.
No, I've got nothing. If you just put the shower head just there, like imagine if the water couldn't trickle down.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't be able. It could be scalding hot and I wouldn't know.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You know what I've done? Casey, I never told Casey this at the time,
Yeah.
but I've been with her. So I've been with my partner for 6 years, and in this time I've had a secret life coach, and I've also paid £800 for 8 lots of belly fat reduction.
While was she
It was
with
called-
Casey?
Whilst I was with Casey, didn't
No
tell her. I was too embarrassed. £800 I spent to get a flat belly, and it's meant to burn fat. It did not fucking burn
Right.
any fat. I'm hyper aware of how I look. So I tell people how I think I look before they can think it about me.
Yeah.
So say if I look exhausted, which sometimes I do on this pod, I'm like, I look tired today.
I don't. You've said that before. And I think
I know, because I'm thinking you think I look tired, but I'm going to say it to you so you know I know.
I look hungover today.
No, you don't. You actually, you
do.
genuinely don't.
Oh, but have I got a red face now because I've cried?
No, you're good.
Do I look hot?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Not the good kind. Quickly say something so we can put it in. If there's any because I know there's so many gym people out there, and I know that doing it naturally is the best way. Can we not comment it? Can we not? Because I can't see it.
Yeah, leave it out.
I get it. I know.
Leave it
I agree.
out.
I'm a coward.
This is your personal experience.
Yeah.
It's worked for
Yeah,
you. Might not work for everyone else.
No.
If you don't want to do it, then don't do
Don't
it.
do it. Yeah. And I'm not endorsing it. I'm
She's just
talking
had
about my journey.
Yeah, you've just had a positive experience.
I've had a positive experience. I'm not telling anyone to go out there and do it. If you want to go and do it and you want to send me a message, feel free. I'm not putting it on you. There's no sponsor, nothing. This is genuinely real. People asked us to be real. Please don't come for me over it.
Yeah.
Please.
You were saying in the shower you close your eyes and you don't look down.
Yeah, it's true. I couldn't see my toes, so
yeah.
it doesn't matter. Right?
No, but that's real. I would not look down because I didn't want to look at my stomach. I do.
Yeah.
And I've been known a few times in my life when I'm very angry at my body to, oh, this sounds so bad.
Go on.
It sounds so bad.
You don't have to say
To
it.
literally, oh God, hang on, wait.
You okay?
To literally punch my own body.
No, I hear you.
It's so bad. I've never indulged.
Do you want a hug or no?
No. It's so bad.
Love ya.
It sounds awful.
No, I
I'd
hate
hate for anyone. If you said that to me, I'd be mortified.
I've done it.
I don't know what. I mean, I have.
I've twisted it. Get off.
Yeah, I try and I've literally punched at my hips
Yeah.
because I hate them.
No, I hear it.
Punched at my stomach. It's awful.
So real.
And then the next, straight after, I'm like, why have I just done that? It's not made a difference.
That's so brave of you. For
But
saying
it's
that.
I'm so angry at myself.
That's really brave of you. To say
Yeah.
that. I mean that. But it's
Just wanted some attention because you cried. Okay.
No, God no! Don't stop making a joke.
Sorry. Hang on, wait.
Let's not use our coping mechanisms. Peg.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
holding us accountable, Carl.
Dr. Carl.
Dr. Carl.
Let's stop using our coping mechanisms again.
You were doing. We can't stop. No, but
Oh. Oh my God, I've
any-
never told anyone that.
I've done
Anyone.
it. It's real. It's fucking real, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of me for sitting here and talking about it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's fucking real.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be if this video helps one fucking person, I'm buzzing. I'm not a mental health expert. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about weight loss in any detail, but I feel it. So
Yeah.
don't feel alone with it. Reach out, because as women and men actually, because I know so many men that struggle with their own bodies, and it's not spoken about enough. And I will advocate.
Definitely,
The one
yeah.
thing I will advocate for men on is it's not spoken enough about. They get ripped with their hairline and not being
They
over
do.
6 foot, and when we break it down, the only thing in this life that matters is that you put out good and you show love. That's it. Realistically, we
Yeah.
make jokes and there'll be episodes post this where we're ripping men and we're ripping women and whatever, but wholeheartedly and sincerely, the only thing that matters in this life, and one of the things I have learned, the only thing that matters is to love and be loved
Yeah.
and to put good out.
I'm
That's
still
the
getting
only
upset
thing.
because I can see your eyes watering.
I know,
It's
I'm
just
really
still
trying-
making me upset.
I've just never spoken about it like that before.
Yeah.
Ever. I've spoke about it with very close friends, but not publicly, and it's making me nervous, and I hope I haven't offended anybody, or 'cause I don't want anyone to feel oh God, have I said something,
No,
It's
no,
not the
no.
case. It's just my biggest insecurity, but yeah.
And you should never comment on anyone's weight, big or small,
People do,
because there are very insecure people that are so
I'm guilty of
slim.
it.
Yeah.
I just said it in the episode. Oh my God, my partner's she's so skinny. She's got a beautiful body. What, we were all guilty of it in the past and gone, God, she's so skinny. How amazing is that? Do I know how she's feeling? I don't. I could have really triggered her. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Do you want to do this and that, or should we call it a day?
Let's lighten it up.
Right, we're gonna get the whiteboards out. Come on.
I'm gonna hate editing this. I'm really gonna not enjoy it.
No.
I won't even want to post this, to be honest.
We don't have to post this episode if you.
No, I will.
I'm
'Cause
comfortable
we're going in order.
I'm comfortable because I just think I'm in a really good space in my life right now.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Oh, God, I just don't like it. When your friends are like, oh, I listened to that bit and I didn't know you did that. And then I'm just gonna be
Okay.
like, I didn't realise it was a joke.
Friends, if you watch this episode,
Please don't comment.
Don't
Please
comment
don't
on it.
comment.
Just send us love.
Yeah.
Don't comment on it. Don't ask us about it.
Mentally, please don't WhatsApp me.
We don't want it.
Just think about how many people that could be going through what you went through that haven't or don't know that other people are
Yeah,
going
because
through.
you always just think it's
Yeah.
you, don't you? You don't
So
think
just think of all those people that you potentially impacted.
we haven't even scratched the surface with how I feel about myself anyway.
No, same.
At all.
I have given you a filtered version.
Yeah, I mean, I just disclosed thing I've never told anyone
Yeah.
before, but that was just
And this is
a dot in how I actually feel.
and you never need to.
Yeah, no.
You can always talk to
Maybe in the future
You know that.
it will come out,
If
but
you-
right now I'll leave it.
And I will promise I'll just shut up and listen
Yeah.
if you ever needed to talk.
Yeah, have anyway, same.
Safe space. So we've had quite a lot of comments about people wanting to talk about our lives and get to know us a little bit better. Obviously, this episode has. And we're going to end it hopefully on a light note.
Oh God.
You don't
That's a
have to
good
put this
box
out.
Page.
Thank you.
It was a really good box.
Oh, I just got rid of them
What
all.
did you draw?
I just draw boxes. That's what I do when I do.
Wow.
They were really good.
Just a square.
I like doing the S's.
Scissors.
Sizzling.
Sausages.
Okay, right. So, first one, Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Neither. Hate both.
Oh, God.
I'm not a Coke girlie, unless it's powdered.
Caveat, Pepsi Max.
Mm.
That's tonight.
I don't know what the difference
Didn't give that up on Manjaro, did I, fat fuck?
is. It's
Sorry.
how anyone drinks Coke or Pepsi or whatever.
Oh,
I will never understand
Fuck
it.
off. Get off your high horse.
It is.
No, I'm just saying. That's,
mean
I
that?
just think it's gross.
Really?
I'm not really a fizzy drink kind of girl.
You liked the tango
I
mango.
love the Tango Mango.
Tango mango. Olé.
Ole.
Okay, next one, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
All day, every day.
I hate tea.
Oh no, I loved it.
Next one, city or countryside?
City.
City.
Couldn't live in a countryside.
Too
I could
quiet?
go visit, but I just wouldn't want to.
Too quiet?
Yeah. I need to hear the hustle and bustle of a bus driving past.
Round my hometown. That's what it makes me think of. Yeah, that song.
Adele.
Yeah.
Everyone in the English speaking world has heard that song.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Adele.
Okay. Do. Rich and famous or rich and unknown?
Rich and unknown.
Rich and unknown. yeah.
Absolutely. Bloody hell. No question. Whilst we're sat on a pod. Long.
Trying to get rich.
We are full of shit. This is us trying to get rich, though,
Yeah.
guys. And then we're going to ghost you.
yeah, then we're going to disappear.
Jokes.
Netflix or Disney Plus? Now, bearing in mind how you answer this, I will judge you.
Oh, God. For me, it's Netflix because I don't have Disney
Me,
Plus.
I'm Disney Plus all the way.
You haven't got Disney Plus.
You need to get Disney Plus. Do you want me to give you my login?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Cinema or live theatre?
Live
Cinema.
theatre. We're different on that.
Yeah.
I love going to watch live theatre. I watched War Horse the other week at the Grand.
Oh, was it good?
Was it incredible? And I'm heartbroken that we didn't get tickets to Prima Facie.
Fuming about that.
It's coming. Birmingham Rep, please. I beg
I'm
you.
going to reach out. I'm going to email
I
them
beg
drive
you,
this pod.
Birmingham Rep, please. Jodie Comer is the love of my life. I'm obsessed.
Surely you've got connections.
I don't think I do. But like, I beg you, can I have 4 tickets, please, to any date of Prima Facie, March 2026? Thank you.
Yeah. My partner took me to see Matilda in London. I was trying to fight falling asleep the entire time. Little kids acting. Oh, stop. I'm going to get hate for that.
Yeah, you deserve every hate on you for
Sorry,
that.
but I couldn't.
Really?
Could not.
What is it about them? Icky.
You know when they overpronunciate the words.
I can be tall enough, like that.
Oh,
To reach the branches.
oh, I can't.
Yeah.
That was really good though.
It was really good.
Branches.
That's what they do.
Really good.
Yeah, and they go,
and also,
when I grow up.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't.
Do you know what does give me the ick though on like musicals is like when they fucking sing everything and it's like, okay, you know,
yeah.
lovely ladies. It's like, stop.
Is that Oliver?
No. Up against the wall. What is it? Da 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 da. Les Mis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch Cats in the cinema?
No.
No, good. It was terrible.
Shit. Was that the James Corden one? And it was a flop. And like there was so many celebrities in it.
Yeah, there was loads of celebrities. About every 2 minutes, they were singing.
Oh, I can't be
It
arsed.
was outrageous.
I love
Wi-
the musical,
Have you
but
watched Wicked yet?
no.
Oh God Paige, watch it.
I haven't got 3 hours. Jesus.
Right, I'm going to put picks in your eyes and make you watch it.
I take back what I said about kids acting. It's
No.
kids who overact is what I meant.
Yeah, that was me. That was me as a kid. That actually was me.
I can't go. And the dad had green hair.
The dad had green
Matilda's
hair.
dad.
He doesn't have
Danny
green hair in-
DeVito.
Yeah, he
Doesn't have green hair in the film, but in this he had big boof, quiff, green hair. I thought, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I'm with you on that.
Plus, it was after COVID, so we all had to wear masks, and I was so hot. And I was like,
Yeah, you know, I hear it. Okay,
Yeah.
the circumstances around it. I'm judging you 5% less.
okay, cool.
Perfect. Love Island or Maths?
Maths.
Love Island.
Maths is brilliant. Maths Australia.
I've never watched
Thick
a single
TV.
episode of Maths.
It's really good.
Is it? Maybe I'll give
So
it a
much
go.
drama.
I just wish we could rewind Love Island to like Kem and Chris
Yeah.
and Olivia Bowen and that era.
I loved Maura's season.
Yeah, yeah.
Nike or Adidas?
Okay. Yeah. Nike for gym wear, Adidas for everyday wear.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Lose sleep or skip a meal?
Skip a meal. Could not give my sleep up.
Lose sleep.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't skip a meal. I once fasted for 36 hours and it was the worst.
36 hours?
Yeah. The whole
Why?
day. Just water. Didn't even vape.
Whoa. Why?
Because I got very into fasting and listening to loads of podcasts about it. And I lost 3 pounds in one day.
Jesus.
But then
Jesus.
put it all back on because it was literally just,
It's not sustainable.
yeah, it wasn't sustainable. I heard it was really good because you go into a state of autophagy at 17 hours where basically the body starts healing itself.
Oh.
So I wanted to do it for that reason. But I was miserable, didn't sleep. My body was under a lot of stress and I was quite poorly after it, to be honest.
Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Passenger.
Really?
Yeah. I like being driven about.
It's a control thing for me.
Smartphone or tablet?
Smartphone. No.
Android users.
Android users, stop.
Come on.
Come on. Ick. Join the cult.
Yeah.
Join the cult. Join the conspiracy.
Their camera
Give-
quality. What?
I mean, what? Yeah. Google Pixel, stop trying to make it happen. It's not working, is it?
honestly.
It's not working.
Just Android users. I can't.
Get an iPhone and
Yeah.
put a suck in it.
Red or white wine?
Red.
Neither.
That was quick.
Red.
Can't do either.
Although I did drink 4 glasses of Sauvignon last night.
Sauvignon Blanc.
That's why I feel like, should.
Yeah.
Hang out with little kids or old folks?
Little kids.
Really?
It was good.
Old
This was
folks
Google.
to me.
Yeah.
Be careful what you're going to say.
Little kids all the way.
I'm not falling into that trap.
I love little kids.
Yeah.
Said it.
No, little kids, honestly, you play one game with them, they're like, again,
love
again. Stop.
I love that. I
No.
mean, not constantly, but if it's one day, yeah,
No.
I'm so down.
No.
But I am a big kid. Like when I have my nephew, we rag each other up.
I love it until he looks at me dead in the eye and says, I don't love you. And then I'm like, yeah, oh, fuck this. I'm not doing this anymore.
This is where we need to bring chat
Yeah.
banged in.
Get Clark.
Point, evidence, explanation.
Yeah, not for no. Definitely older adults.
No, kids for me.
Okay.
Sorry, Jimmy.
If I could volunteer,
You know.
Fucking hell.
if I could volunteer in an old people's home or a nursery, it's old people's home.
No.
Because they've got life stories that you know.
Yeah, no, I know. And
Kids,
yeah,
such naughty.
No.
They're so filthy.
I'd rather work in. I mean, you do get ill all the time, don't you? If you work in a nursery because kids are germ bags.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'd still go for the kids. Sorry,
Camping or glamping?
camping. I asked, down and dirty.
I asked.
I asked.
Probably glamping.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that.
You know what? Take it back, and I want to go camping.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'll challenge you to that. I've got all the gear. I've got all the gear. We can go.
Okay.
There is no way on this God green earth that me and you would go camping for like 3 or 4 days and you would enjoy it.
I really
But-
would. Actually, I like to get down and dirty.
Right then.
I
do it
am going to give you all a load of GoPros for this.
Yes, GoPros. Yeah.
No, I would bloody love it. I would bloody love it.
I would bloody love that. I would.
Yeah, just cooking some beans on one of those hot.
Yeah, get a gas stove. We'll get camp chairs. There is like me and my partner love camping. We do it quite a lot. We're going to try and go this year actually.
Okay.
We should come with us.
Yeah.
Would
really love that.
Katie be down?
Katie would 100% be down.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I've got all the gear as well.
Have you got more than one tent?
No, so you would have to acquire one of those.
Okay, yeah.
But-
oh, yeah.
Well,
My brother's
actually,
got one.
I want to buy a new one. I want to buy the same tent I've got now, but with the blow up poles rather than the actual poles. So you can have mine,
Oh, okay.
and we could go together.
Yeah.
And specifically, can we go to Breen?
Gun to my head. Don't know where
the
that is.
Diamond Farm, or the Northern Farm, or Diamond Farm. Every
How do you
year.
know? How do you stop people from coming in?
It's just a bit of a trust thing, innit?
Oh, but no, let's do it.
Okay, deal. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
One more. Beach holiday or city break?
Beach holiday.
Beach holiday, yeah.
Absolutely. I like a city break.
Lie by the pool all day.
Fanta lemon, fag, sunbed, book, win. Sorry. My happy place is on a sunbed with a parasol because I'm pale as hell and I burn. Fag in one hand and a Fanta lemon and just listening to everybody's conversation.
Oh, really?
I'm so happy. And specifically because abroad you can still get them, like the sterling jewels.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The ones that you click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking heaven. Yep.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
100% with that.
What a scruff I am. Put me in Benidorm, don't care.
Yeah.
Right then,
Let's end it there.
we'll end it there. Again, please be kind on this episode, guys.
What are we talking about in the next episode?
What? Well, it's our 10th episode.
I know, we should have done something quite special for that.
Should we do something special
Like
for
get a
it?
guest on.
We'll try. Yeah, should we try and get a guest
I
on?
don't think we've got enough time. We're doing it on Tuesday.
What can we do? Do you want to get your tits out?
Yeah.
I'll get my flaps out, the fab. It's the one thing I'm not insecure about.
You're white.
No, I'm not going to say it. That's the one thing I'm buzzing about.
I mean, yeah, the one thing I'm not insecure about is,
My floofy.
yeah, I'm pretty.
My
I'm pretty
tuppence,
happy
that's
with
what I
it.
used to call it.
Yeah.
Love that. It's 10.
So annoying that the one thing I'm secure about is the one no one fucking sees. Remind me to tell you this story of when I was gonna get paid to be tickled. That's another podcast story. That.
Wow. We'll leave it on a cliffhanger then.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye, guys. Love you.
See you in a bit.